Welcome to Construction Project Management Series, Session 1, Construction Project Participants. We are going to discuss the roles, responsibilities and relationships among the key stakeholders in a construction project. The project ecosystem will comprises a distinct parties who will contribute either as a specialized expertise, resources or authority. Normally, they may be a project initiators, a design team, execution team, oversight and control team. If we take project initiators, they will be owner or client who will identify the project's funds and commissions. The design team will be the architects or consultants who translate the vision into drawings. The execution team will be the contractors or subcontractors who will build the work. The oversight and control team will be a project manager who will regulate all the other works, monitor and approve the activities. We will discuss the construction participants one by one. First, the owner or client. He is an individual, a company or a public body that initiates the project, provides the land and finance, and ultimately takes the ownership of the finished facility. Every other participant is engaged directly or indirectly to serve the owner's need. The core responsibilities of a owner will be he will define this project scope, budget and timeline expectations. He will appoint the other participants like architects, consultants and contractors. He will approve the designs, cost estimates and major variations, and he will arrange the finance, land title and legal approvals. Some of the typical forms of an owner may be, he may be a private owner who will involve in the building of a residential building. He may be an individual or a family. And the owner sometimes may be a developer. He will involve in the commercial or residential projects and he will promote the same. Then the owner can be a public body, a government department or a public self-undertaking companies. Then he may be an institution. So the corporate, educational and industrial clients will involve their respective in their projects. Second participant, architects and design team. The design authority who converts the owner's requirements into drawings and specifications. They will balance the functions, aesthetics, cost and regulatory compliances across the project lifecycle. The core responsibilities will be the architects can prepare the concepts, schematic and working drawings, and he can coordinate structural, MEP and other consultants, and the architects can obtain constitutional and legal planning and building approvals. The architects can certify design committed during the construction stages. The allied consultants may be structural engineers, MEP consultants, landscape architects, and quantity surveyors. The next participant is contractor. The contractor has the core responsibilities. He or she can execute the construction as per the approved drawings and mobilizes the labor, plant, materials and site staff to the required place, maintains the quality, safety and schedule on site, and manages the other subcontractors and material suppliers. Some of the common contractor types will be general contractors, EPC contractors, turnkey contractors, labor contractors. General contractors will be the single point responsibility. He or she will be involved in item rate or lump sum contracts. EPC means engineering, procurement and construction activities. The contractors will be the sole responsibility for all the major headings. Turnkey contractors will involve in design and build. He will be also the single accountability for the design as well as building of the entire constructions. Labor contractors, they will supply only the labor force or workforce to the construction. Next participant is the subcontractors or suppliers. The typical roles will be, they may be electrical subcontractors, plumbing or HVAC contractors, finishing trade contractors, specialized work contractors. If you take electrical contractors, they will involve in wiring, panel fixing and other fixes. Plumbing and HVAC contractors will involve in water supply, drainage and climate systems. Fenced trades will involve flooring, painting, false ceiling and glazing works. Specialized works will include waterproofing, elevators, firefighting, etc. Then material and equipment suppliers also will be a major role in the subcontractors team. Normally, they will be involved in the supply of bulk materials, manufactured items, plant and machinery, ready-mix concretes. Bulk materials, example, cement, steel, aggregates, bricks. Manufactured items will be doors, windows, sanitary wares, tiles, etc. Then plant and machinery will be the supply of cranes, batching plants, hoists to the sites for the execution of the construction. Ready-mix concrete, the RMC suppliers will involve in the large poles. The next participant is project manager or construction manager. He may be the professional or a company engaged to plan, coordinate and control the project on the owner's behalf, acting as the communication hub between design, execution and approval authorities. The core responsibilities will be the project manager able to plan, schedule, budget and resource allocation activities. He may monitor the progress, cost and quality against the baseline. He will involve in the coordination between owners, designers and contractors and manages risk, claims and contract administrations. The key deliverables will be, the final output will be the schedules. It will have the bar charts, CPM or PERT networks representations, cost control budgets, cash flow statements, variation trackings, then various progress reports, that is periodic status of the activities to the owner, then quality plans which will have the inspection and testing protocols. The next participant is the regulatory or financial bodies, the external parties who do not build but whose approvals and fundings are essential enablers, then granting legal permission to proceed and providing the capital that derives the project forward. So their regulatory authorities will be, they may be a local planning body, that is a municipal or town planning authority. They may sanction the financial things for the construction of activities. Then they may be a building code authority. They may enforce norms like FSI setbacks before construction of an activity. Utility boards, water, electricity and sewage connections, they may give approvals based on the norms specified in the drawings. Then fire and safety departments, they will provide non-objection certificates for occupancy and life safety. These financial bodies may be a financial institutions like banks or lenders, investors, insurers, auditors, etc. A simplified contractual and communication map for a typical project is shown here. Normally, a project will be governed by a owner or a client. He will be the sole person for all the major decisions and he may appoint project manager or architects or design team. They will consider the consultants and through consultants, the contractors will be operating and the contractors may involve subcontractors and suppliers. Finally, these all activities will be considered with the regulatory authorities and financial institutions for approval and this process will be repeated. The key takeaways for this session will be, every project is a network. Successful delivery depends upon clear roles and open communication among various participants, not just the contractor on the site alone. Then the contracts defines accountability. The type of contract determines who bears risk, cost and responsibility for each activity. Then the coordination is the project management's core value. A project or a construction manager exists to keep the owner, designer, and builders aligned to one schedule and one budget. Approvals are the critical as execution. Regulatory and financial participants can delay or halt a project as easily as a shortage of materials or labor. Thank you.